Hi everyone, welcome to another video of CRT. Due to many requests from my friends and my public, I start to upload CRT series through my YouTube. What of the knowledge I have been taken from other mentorship, I'm going to give everything is for free everyone because I learned everything about publicly free. This has been our first lecture video about CRT. Recently, we uploaded a two tape reading session of NQ ICT price session trading. If anyone didn't watch, please go through the lecture video. You will get more information about time and price, how the time I used for the trade, and how to frame that trade from the higher time frame to lower time frame. Everything will be I discussed in that. Just go through the lecture and watch what of the you need. The same time and price concept we are going to discuss on the CRT series. Which time we want to enter on the CRT candles, and what is the time to print the CRT, which time is the CRT candle forming, what is the correct CRT forming candles we are going to teach, and we are going to take the lesson of this lecture series. Firstly, let me introduce my channel publicly. I'm a day trader which trades NQ, and most of the times I trade in CRT of 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. These 2 a.m. sessions are London and New York, which have more volatile and have good setups in 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. CRT. That's why I choose 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. as my basic CRT trading. And most of the days I trade in NQ of the price action. The same concept I use in CRT also. You don't worry, we will teach about what of this. In this channel, I'm going to give in-depth and secret information those people didn't share in publicly. What of the CRTs? These are the concepts which are going to discuss in the CRT series. By the way, I'm named this CRT lecture is to be 369. Why? So many people will think, why did you give that name? The answer is simple. I trade the price inside the time. I use mathematical time manipulation to enter the trade, and I use the mathematical to find the CRTs. It's not by calculating the length of the candles, it's by time. Don't worry, we will teach you the concepts in coming days. My trading model of CRT is 4 hour plus 1 minute. I don't want to see the 50 minute, I don't want to see the 5 minute, I don't want to see the 3 minutes, or I don't want to see the 10 minute. It has been 1 minute and 15 second. It's based on the 369 model, and the candle is forming on the 369 model. I can trade the model when any candle like weekly, daily, 4 hour by the time. The time is constant. You can see the time today, the same time of tomorrow. The price will varies. So when you find the time, you will get that price. It's simple. But how you frame a trade and how you design the trade is your real ECMA axis. Many people know whether 159 is a 4 hour CRT. Exactly, it's the CRT. Why it is called as 1519? Anyone knows? It's okay. Don't get nervous. We will discuss the range concept about 159. Okay. Okay. Finally, I'm introducing my lecture about. These are the lectures I am focusing. I named this as 369 CRT, and first of all, we are going to introduce about CRT. What is mean by CRT? That's the introduction video. If you don't know about the CRT, you will not get anything about types of CRTs. This has been designed for the sequence. The same thing has been want to follow when you are trading. The first one is introduction of CRT. The second one is type of CRT. What are the types? So many types of CRTs are there. We will learn about that chapter. And ranges. What is mean by ranges? And key levels. What are the key levels? How to design a key level? There is a simple way I use for to design a key levels. We will explain that in key levels. And smart money, what is the smart money is doing, what is the time and the smart money is going to do. And higher time frame to LTF. Why? Because if you have the knowledge of the higher time frame, you will get the knowledge of lower time frame. What the higher time frame is doing, the same thing was been doing in the lower time frame. And the seventh one is bias and order flow. These two things I'm not focusing too much. I just follow these two things in NQ trading. While coming to the 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. CRT, I never do this. I just follow my own setups. This I will discuss on the models. Okay, this eighth one is turtle soup. The turtle soup we will discuss more in depth of that lecture. The ninth one is time over the market. Which time want to we trade in the market, and what are the times I use mainly for the market. That was being introduced by in ninth chapter. And models. What are the models are exist? How to trade a model when it was in 4 hour, when it was in daily, when it was in monthly, when it was in weekly, when it was in 1 hour, when it was in 50 minutes. What are the models which exist? We will trade on the models. And the final one is decoding the 369. This has been specialty. If you have not watched these 10 lectures, you will not get about idea of decoding of 369. This is I made from here. I go through this whole 10 chapters and finally I reached the 369 decoding. That was the real EGMA exist for me. When without 369 or without the 369 rules, I will not enter a trade. By following the 369, I enter a trade and I take the trade, and it was in 50 seconds chart and it was in 1 minute chart. Just simple. You don't want to be enter in 50-minute model 1 or 1 hour model 1. You don't want to wait. You have the time of the 369 and you have the algo and you have the price, so nothing to worry about the 369. We will enter on the 369 market. And this is our first lecture. Okay, that's introduction of CRT. I has been drawn same picture for you to understand what is mean by CRT. What is mean by CRT? Just ask yourself. Actually, CRT is the market maker's model. Whether it is a buy market or be a sell market, it is the market maker's model. And different types of CRTs are the 6 month CRT. You can see the 6 month CRT and 3 month CRT, monthly CRT, weekly CRT, daily CRT, 4 hour CRT, 15-minute CRT, 1 hour CRT. There have been a lot of CRTs. Every candle is not a range, and every candle is not a CRT candle. There is specific time and the specific price to meet when it was an accumulation candle or be an manipulation candle. We can see a lot of traders using different types of CRT. As a whole, for me, I'm a trader. Just focus on the 4 hour CRT. It is the best CRT to enter in time and the best to exit in time. I can hold up to a 4 hour or be an 8 hour. I don't want to be hold for 1 day. By using the 4 hour, we can trade in the daily CRT. There is also a key level to trade. Sorry, key point to trade. We will discuss on the HTF to LTF and by models. Daily is also a second best CRT to trade. By the way, we want to we wait for the 2 days to complete that CRT. Whether the first day can be accumulation, like Monday can be an accumulation, and Tuesday can be a manipulation. Monday is accumulation, Tuesday is manipulation, and Wednesday is be a distribution. These are the what exist in the market. The common classical three candle CRT. We will discuss about the daily CRT, and also it has a specific time to enter on the daily and has the specific time to exit on the daily CRT. Weekly and monthly is a CRT which used by the swing traders. I'm not using the weekly and the monthly CRT. I'm just using the weekly and monthly for position or align my daily and 4 hour CRTs. Just use We will learn that concept in HTF to LTF CRT lecture series. As a whole, I'm a day trader. I trade on 4 hours CRT daily. I took two pairs of trade CRT. One is euro dollar, and the correlated pair I use for the GBP USD. If I have an entry in euro, the same entry can be taken by in GBP. It was correlated pair. And also another one is odd dollar and New Zealand dollar, odd USD and NZD USD. I took correlated pairs. Why? If you have an entry in one pair, the correlated market has been an entry. It depends. Okay, it depends upon the market conditions. The correlated market shows how and where to exit. Which time want to enter, the correlated market will show how to enter. Which time want to enter, which prices want to enter, and also which price want to exit. Some of the times you has been seen this has been correlated pair. The euro has been taken this CRT high. Meanwhile, the GBP USD failed to take that CRT high, so we can close that 90 percentage from here of the GBP USD. While it takes the CRT high, so we can share about our GBP USD trade CRT is has been completed. That's actually I'm using the correlated pairs. We will discuss about everything on the coming lecture series. Here, this is the pattern of CRT, of a classical CRT, an accumulation candle, and one is the manipulation candle. One manipulation candle can be taken in the key level. We can see like this: the accumulation candle has been purged into a key level, and the manipulation candle has been purged the first candle of the accumulation candle. This can be also taken, and this can be also taken place. It's not matter. If you have a key level, if the price has been met, and we know we only need a time to enter this trade. The third candle has been distribution. In this lecture, how we can trade in the second candle and how to confirm the first candle as an accumulation. By the coming videos, we will discuss about that. How to trade on the second candle and how to confirm this first candle can be an accumulation. And the right hand side, I show the MMXM. This was market makers buy model, sell model, and to the buy model. This is the actual CRT which has been taking place here. Smart money reversing time. Here also smart money reversing time. We enter on the model 1. It is the lower time frame of the model 1. When it was in 4 hour, I use the 1 minute for the model 1. And the same thing when it was a daily, I use the for 1 minute for the model 1. When it weekly, it was I also use 1 minute model 1, because I know the market is moving on the time, so it's easy to understand. You don't worry, we will discuss everything in the lecture and series, so stay tuned. And also, another request to join my Telegram channel. I give many information about bias, SMT, proportion block, and many trade ideas I've given for free everyone to join my helps. It helps you when we will discuss again the same thing in the lecture series. You can, while you read that from my channel, it will help you a lot, and you will got good understanding about how the topics I'm going to take and what are the topics was to lead. So that's all about introduction to CRT. This was the first lecture, so we will discuss about another lecture about types of CRT, what are the types, and how the types of CRT is playing. So I'm winding up here, and stay safe. We will meet on the next video about I'm planning to put each video or each week. When you have a good support, I will upload 2 lecture for a week. Okay, so be safe.